Well, I'm back. Last year was ridiculous. From knowing absolutely nothing about drifting to being dropped right in the middle of it.
Last year, I took the first steps to get back into competitive driving.
The challenge is showing my dad that I can do this.
And fell in love with drifting.
I just want to be really good at this and take it to another level that I've never taken myself to before.
I've got my own drift machine, the S15.
Is this the one we're taking back?
Yeah, it is. I'm so excited.
Since then, it has become an obsession.
Welcome to the Drift Masters European Championship.
And now it's my turn. This year, I'm going to prove I can make it to grassroots competition.
It's going to be me having to prove that I've got what it takes.
How are we doing? How was the drive?
Yeah, sound.
Good to see you.
Looks straight, man.
Ready for another season of fun games.
The feeling you get when you drive it just makes you smile, like immediately. You're like, oh, okay, let's go. And Julian's like, calm down.
She wants to go into competitive drifting this year. I don't quite see how we're going to actually do this. She's living and breathing drifting, but she hasn't been drifting her own car. That is a real challenge. The risks are absolutely massive. We see it every day. We see heartbroken people, broken bank balances, broken cars. I just hope that Becky knows what she's getting herself into. This is Becky's first year. She is working amongst the best and seeing what the best do. But she has to appreciate that they've been doing it for 5, 10, 15 years. So this is a challenge for us all.
We're up.
As you see.
I'm not getting ahead of myself because even when I was in the car there, the minute I started to pat myself on the back, give myself a bit of confidence, that's when I spun. It's time to put on my hair, put my big girl pants on and get stuck in. Along with a new steering wheel and bucket seats, I'll upgrade to a hydro handbrake, modify the engine, add a body kit, and all the necessary safety mods to be accepted into competition.
Here's the new seat, Becky.
They do look nice and they do have the good high sides for safety.
Always wanted my own proper bucket seats. That is so much better already. And it fits my hips in it.
Sweet.
That's a Christmas miracle, isn't it?
Right, let's get it in.
Oh, yes. That's much better already. Right,
Awesome. Right.
Next.
Steering wheel.
Oh, she's coming together.
We've got the hydro handbrake. What we'll do now is just get it marked up. So make sure you're happy.
We're track ready. We've got the seat, the wheel, the hydro, so it's all up to you.
So exciting. I can't wait to drive this, man. Man, it feels so good to be back at Goodwood. If you're into motorsports, you're into cars, it's the home of it. I definitely feel, I feel at home. People come here to meet up with others. I have a thing that I have to be more forthcoming with asking people to help me. And that's one of the main things why I'm here this weekend, is to see who's about, see who would want to be involved, to jump on board with me.
How's the drifting going?
It's going all right. I mean, it's definitely coming to me that you need to use that left foot brake a tiny bit, but I'm still learning massively. First competition, what's the advice?
Obviously, the first thing the judges are watching is your... And then the initiation, bang, if you stuff up that initiation, straight away the rest of your run is already heavily deducted on points. That's the first impressions last, and then if you can pull it through the rest of the section, the smaller faults won't be deducted as heavily as a bad initiation.
To me, the most important thing, not just in drifting, in any motorsport discipline, is seat time. The more seat time you get, the more you get used to the car, the more you can do testing, the better you will be.
Just heading out the door now for Ireland. When I spoke to James Dean, he said that if I want to get out on a track, Watergrass Hill is the best place to go because that's where he learned.
So it's about a 15-hour car journey. Need to get myself over to Julian's. As usual, I am late, but it's time to go. Got 4 hours on the boat now, 2 hours on the other side, and then we will be arriving in Cork.
Cork.
Cork. Cork.
Becky,
Yo.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you?
Welcome to Ireland. All good?
Yeah, not too bad.
That's good.
Nervous.
So, first time on a real circuit, I guess, with some boundaries around it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm now just looking at it and thinking, oh, God.
In a bit. Right, slow down a bit. You're entering the corners a little bit fast. All right, keep going. Clutch and handbrake, no. Back in the power, back in the power. All right, clutch and handbrake, no.
Oh, man.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Bear with me on this one. Oh.
Just back, straight back. Open the bottom.
Take it off.
Don't worry.
Becky, is everything okay?
Heck, is that okay? What's that? Because we've always got cameras and stuff and people moving around. It's just like it cuts down and cuts down and cuts down. So like just don't have any time. And that's the bit that's scaring me. It's like I just need more time. Do you know what, Dad? Like, every time I stop, it's like I want to keep moving, because it's like I'm constantly feeling like time, pressure, pressure, pressure.
But you know, if you're going to succeed, you drive to the limit. You find the 100%. Then you drive at 99%, and you put together the finesse, which is what you're doing.
Thanks for coming out, Dad.
Oh, it's a privilege to be here, babe.
It's like the closest you're going to get to Japan in Scotland. So they designed this based on all the best bits of the Japanese tracks.
Like a bisu?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where your nerves kick in when you're queuing up. Your gloves go on, helmet
Gloves
goes
on, helmet on,
face.
game face. I'm going to be shaking when I actually get in the car.
While my car is in the garage, Jojo sorted out a couple of cars for me to practice in. First up is the blue BMW E36.
You're just turning a bit too aggressively there, Becky. Just pull it in for a sec, mate. I think it will help Becky if I take her for a lap or two, and I can then see what she's doing, yeah? See there, that's understeer there, where you panicked and turned in.
It reacts very differently to my car.
Yeah. That was good, much better.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use that handbrake.
Yeah.
The best advice I could give is don't panic. If something goes wrong, analyse the situation and understand why it went wrong. Handbrake. Remember your clutch. Yeah.
Fucking pedal. Yeah, it's all kind of coming up quite quickly, isn't it? You know, like that meme of a dog and it's in the house that's on fire and it's just going, it's okay. That's me right now. Like, it's gonna be fine. My mate Matt Carter has been competing for 12 years now and has agreed to be my tandem teacher.
Is this where you learnt round here?
This is, yeah. This was me up here on this actual stretch.
It's like the kid inside me's just been awakened. just edging closer, pushing that line constantly.
There's more work to be done. That's just going to come with time. Even myself, I'm 12 years in competition and I'm still learning.
Fuck it. So annoying.
The first time she's been out kind of tandeming and twinning. Come on, Becky, bring her in. Really, really dialed her in. She just picked it up so well, you know. Woo!
Matt is a good teacher. It's jokes. Like, he's in the car being like, I want to see your door on mine. Now, send it.
The best thing to do is just constantly do laps and laps. And Becky's going to feel more confident with each lap that she does. And you can see that happening here. Each lap we do, she's getting better and better.
I'm having loads of fun with it. I could imagine if it was like you and a couple of mates going out there and just being like, right, how close can I get without actually full bore smashing into him? But it's like the kid inside me has just been awakened.
Was that a bit of car we just lost or a GoPro? We've had a couple of little knocks and bangs around here and there, but nothing too major.
How am I getting on?
I can see a couple of times when you're really close, but mostly I can feel. That's what drifting's about, you know. You got the serious times, but you got to keep the fun times.
Yeah. I'm heading to Garage D to see if the parts for the final mods for the S15 have arrived. These are a new turbo to increase the power of the engine, a roll cage, and what I'm most excited about, the new body kit for the S15.
Here we are a week before our Driftland. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We kind of ran out of time ages ago anyway. I know that Becky is really hungry for this, but is Becky ready for competition? I'd say no.
It's my new turbo.
This here is the largest of the OEM type turbos for the SR engine. It's a roller bearing turbo, very, very efficient. That coupled with this manifold, the car is going to be a joy to drive. That's actually fairly okay.
Is that all right? Bit slow, but isn't it? So I am like so nervous. This is like months of work and prep. Like my heart is just thumping. Let's have a look. Whoa. Oh my God. It looks incredible. Okay, so it's race day. It's finally here. I can't quite believe it. But I know as soon as I get in the car, like the adrenaline will kick in and I'll be back in the zone. During competition, each driver is scored out of 100 on their qualifying lap. You get 2 chances, then your best score decides if you make it through to the tandem battles. This being my first drifting competition ever, qualifying would be the absolute dream.
Come on,
Becky. Sweating, sun is shining.
So Becky leads the line as she comes, just takes it over that first curve. Makes it nice and wide up to zone 2 and into deep into clip 3. Looking very strong there.
Just dialing in the line, getting used to the car. New to the track as well.
I didn't breathe for that, however many seconds that was.
Really impressive for her first time up here. Probably going to have to push a little bit harder for the second half of qualifying to up that score.
So already looking great going through zone 2. Really deep into 3. I mean, this is looking insanely good for Becky.
She went offline there.
Unfortunately, that will be a 0 on Becky Evans' second run.
First 3/4 of the run there was a lot harder, a lot faster than her first run. It was just unfortunate there towards the end. In judges' terms, she basically kind of zeroed out.
Right, ladies and gents, we are now going to announce the top 32 drivers that will battle it out for the final round of Hell Performance Drift Cup here at Driftland. Can we have a round of applause for James Cross, please, in 32nd?
It feels to me like there's quite a lot riding on it. You know, this is kind of like the seminal moment, isn't it? It's like everything's down to this point.
In 29th place, Sarah Price.
I've thrown everything I could at this.
In 28th place.
If it doesn't come together now, I can only say I gave it my best shot. Like, this whole process from start to finish has been crazy. I've learned that a lot is possible in a short amount of time. You perform sometimes better than you realise. It's massively increased my confidence for everyone that sort of put time and effort and, you know, sleepless nights and tears and nerves and all of those things. This is kind of like the moment where it gets launched for real.